with introducing myself. My name is Maxim. I was born 23 years ago in the oldest city of the Netherlands. It's called Nijmegen. And now we are of course in Amsterdam, so I will tell you great stories about this city. How it all started, what the history is about, where you can find nice coffee shops or clubs. And of course, where you can find nice museums, churches and other things. Because it's not only to go to Amsterdam for the sex, drugs, rock and roll scene, right? Okay. Because like a lot of people come to Amsterdam only for this reason, and I think it's a shame because there's so much to tell you. So I'm glad that you choose Kimbo so that I can show you around. I introduced myself and I'm very curious which kind of nationalities do we have on board. Let's be one group and let's make all of you. So let's start with the ladies in front. Where are you from?
London.
England?
Yeah.
England. So I need to watch out for my grammar. Right?
And pronunciation.
Right, you, ladies?
We are from Korea.
Korea. You came by car?
No.
Welcome. Where are you from?
Korea.
Korea. And you? No, I speak
England as well.
England. Alright, welcome. England?
Just a group.
All England. Where, which part of England?
South Yorkshire.
Oh, North Yorkshire.
North Yorkshire.
Where are you from? Ukraine. Nice to meet you. Currently in Scotland. Okay. Yeah. Nice. Welcome.
It's an invasion.
Germany.
Germany, close to the border of the Netherlands.
Came from London, but basically from India.
Yeah, where? India. Nice.
Yeah, same actually. Came from London but originally from India.
Okay, cool. Where are you from?
Germany.
Germany.
Yeah, from Germany.
Where, which part of Germany?
Berlin.
Berlin. Oh. All my friends in Amsterdam, they go to Berlin for the techno music, you know? It's the number is where it all started, but hey. Okay, nice. Where are you from? Germany. Which part of Germany?
Dortmund.
Okay, nice. So welcome guys. I have just two safety rules. Please watch out, don't put your hands too much out of the boat because some of the bridges are narrow and not so wide. And also don't, if you want to stand up, go ahead. But also please take care of your head because some of the bridges are not so high. Thank you very much.
How? Come boys.
그냥 저거래. 옛날 오래된 교회
Exactly.
이게 문화야.
Mama zit daar de kromme wal, oude wal.
Another bottle for me. Yeah.
Corona.
Oh yeah.
Other bottle. Yes.
Yep. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Quality.
Guys,
Almost done.
on your left side and on your right side you see some houseboats.
Ja, nou.
On these boats there are actually people living. And back home it was much cheaper to live on houseboats, so a lot of hippies were living on it. Now it's very popular to live in Amsterdam. You pay around 10,000 euros per square meter. And also the houseboats are now, as you might see over there, through the electricity system, the water system of the city. So it's also much more comfortable to live on houseboats. So the prices are also much higher. You can compare on living on a houseboat, living in a normal house. Because you're not only paying for a houseboat, you're also paying for the spot where you can stay. These spots, there are waiting lists for around 7 years. So if you move, you need to wait 7 years more to can stay in one of these spots. And as you might notice, some of the houseboats, they have these cabins. And what happened is, once in like 20, 25 years, you need to remove the boat out of the city because they need to take it out of the water. And what happened, what they do, because of these cabins, they put heavy sand in the boat will sink a little bit and then they can pass the bridges without crashing.
Sorry.
Almost all of the houses in Amsterdam, they have roofs on top of the houses. And also almost all of the houses, they are leaning on purpose forward. So why is that, guys? In 1600 we started the Dutch East Indian Company. And the Dutch East Indian Company was the first trading company in the world. So what we did, we went out on open water to Asia, to South America. We went with big sailing boats to not only trade but also explore the world. And so when we did this, we were also buying spiceries like pepper, and we were getting these spiceries to these houses. So almost whole Amsterdam is a storage place. We're storing these goods into these houses. And why these hooks? Because we were pulling these goods with these hooks onto these floors. And why they are leaning on purpose forward, otherwise the goods will crash into the facade. So that's why they are built like this, and that's why they have almost all of the hooks. So these hooks are still used by people that are living in these warehouses to pull their furniture inside. And it was very important to have these hooks because it was much easier to get these goods into the floors.
아침 한 끼 먹었다고 싶다는데.
So the Dutch East Indian Company was not only a trading company, but also it was an exploring company, as I told you. We were exploring, and a nice example is Abelman Tasman. Abelman Tasman explored New Zealand. Next to Australia we have New Zealand, and New Zealand is named New Zealand after the province Zeeland. We have in south of the Netherlands, we have a province that's called Zeeland. Also New York. New York was first called New Amsterdam. And if you're traveling to New York, you find still a lot of places and street names are named after Dutch names. A nice example is Yankees. So Yankees come from when in New Amsterdam we're living a lot of Jan and Kees. Jan and Kees are two typical Dutch names. So they put it together, Jan, Kees, Yankees. That's how it started. Funny, right?
좀 별론데 이렇게 안에 불 켜는 거랑 똑같아.
안에가
First question, we have in Amsterdam 1600 bridges. 1600 bridges and 100 kilometers of canals. And my question to you is, which city in the world has the most bridges? Which city is it, guys?
Amsterdam.
Amsterdam, okay, nice suggestion. Anyone else? Venice? Okay, cool.
Copenhagen.
Copenhagen. Okay, I will give you an hint. It's in Germany. Oh, you're
Hamburg.
Yes. Frankfurt. Okay. It's Hamburg. Hamburg has the most bridges. So a lot of people think it's Venice. Also, a lot of people think it's Amsterdam. Because I'm telling you, of course, the story here in the city, but it's Hamburg.
Wow.
엄청 많이 유명하다.
So many.
혼자가 사람 기분이 될 것 같아. 아니 아니. 아니 아니. 최근에
이거 뭐냐? 오페라 하우스인가 봐. 오페라야?
I've got a question for you. On your right side, you see some buildings. You have the black building, the orange building, the red building, and the one in the corner. My question to you is, one of these buildings is fake. Which one is it?
Red one. It is red one?
Red one. Who said it?
Red one.
Alright guys,
Oh,
10 points for you.
뭐라고 했다고?
No, but you were late.
It's the red
You were
one.
late.
The red building
You were the
is
second.
fake.
이게 뭐라는 거야?
And you will see behind this bridge why it's fake.
뭐라는 거야?
It's not a real building.
어? 뭐 인서가 있는가 봐?
아, 그냥 만들어.
이렇게 비가 같이 있냐?
This is the
It was the red building, right?
뭐라는 거야?
See, nothing is behind the red building. Why they built the building is because they wanted to make it nice for the tourists. It was too ugly for the tourists. So don't worry, not the whole Amsterdam is built like this. It's just a single building.
와.
सुंदर है लाइट वाला
Ja, ik ben nu bij de magere brug. To the bridge. Guys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, in front of you, you see the most famous bridge of Amsterdam. Or we name it the Bridge of Love. Why the Bridge of Love? Because there is a love story of this bridge. The love story is when you kiss your partner on top of this bridge, you love you forever. Or, and now it comes, now you're lucky guys. If you are here in Amsterdam, there's one rule in Amsterdam, and there are so many boats, so you're very lucky. If you kiss your partner under this bridge, and you are with a captain that's called Maxim, that's my name by the way, your love will be also forever. So don't hesitate and take your chances, because this is a one in a time life chance. Once in a time.
I wonder why.
열리는 거지?
열리는 거야.
So this bridge is also filmed in one of the James Bond movies. It's very beautiful, as you can see all these lights are turning on, and you cannot go past the bridge by car, only by foot or by bike.
गद्दी मेरे ऊपर से आंखें भी दिख रही है
इनके सामने
क्यों चला
अरे फोटो में डाला वीडियो में नहीं डाला
유진아.
फिर चलाओ
On your left side, we see Carré. Carré is the running theater in Amsterdam. Side. And I'm going there often with my parents for winter time. Next to Carré, there you have the most famous hotel of Amsterdam. It's called Amstel Hotel. We are now floating on the Amstel River. The Amstel Hotel is named after this river. Amsterdam was also first called Amstel, but we needed to build a dam to protect our land from the water, and then it became Amsterdam, Amsterdam. As well Rotterdam. Rotterdam is a very modern city in the Netherlands because it was bombed in the Second War, and Rotterdam is the same. First it was called Rotter, then we needed to build a dam to protect our land from the water. Then it became Rotterdam.
He's Australian.
Oh, sorry. Behind us, you see some gates. These gates are very important for Amsterdam because the water fills through. These gates are closing 2 times a week. They are waiting for the water, for the fresh water from the outside, and then they pull 2 times a week fresh water to these canals. That's why maybe you noticed today. That's why you maybe noticed today the water is crystal clear, right? Like in Venice. You can see the bottom, shells. It's because of this water filtering system. No, I'm joking. The water is not clear because of the mud and the bicycles, but it's very clean. It's actually cleaner than in Venice. By the way, I saw a lot of lovebirds didn't kiss under the bridge. This is your second chance, and don't miss this because this will be the last chance. And otherwise, we have some brothers and sisters here. So I will show you how deep the water is. Sorry.
Bro.
Drink as well.
Yeah, I will drink it. Okay.
Bro.
So as you see, very clean. Amstel beer was also using this water to make the beer. Amstel beer is also named after this river. And who said to drink this? You said it? So some of the captains are drinking this water. Don't worry, I'm not doing it. But we are now doing some points and we have a competition between us. So I make somebody that drink this water will be getting 35 points. There you go, guys. Anyone?
I only have 10.
It's safe, it's safe. Alright. So why is this color? Because of the mud and the bikes, as I told you. We are having a lot of also bikes entering the rivers and canals. I'm gonna make a picture of you guys. Very pretty.
Yeah, I don't know.
I will give you 200.
Would you? For real? I'll do it for 200 quid.
It's calling the vlog.
You quid.
Calling the vlog.
On the right side we see a long building. This building is called Heritage Amsterdam. And when the sailors didn't get back from the sailing trip, the widows in that time couldn't make enough money to survive. So they were taken to this building, and also the children. They were taken good care of them in this building, Heritage Amsterdam. Now these days the building is turned into so part of the building is a museum.
아까 여기 돌아간 거야? 똑같은 거야? 몇 가지가 있구나.
Picture?
일부러 해놨구나, 도시에서.
Very beautiful.
네. 밤에 보니까.
Oh, it's fine. Do you know what's mean going Dutch? Did anybody hear it?
Splitting the checks.
Splitting the checks. 5 points for you.
Wow.
For your group. So going Dutch means splitting the bills, and I'm saying this with a smile, but I don't think it's funny at all. Splitting the bills, worst thing what you can do. And so also another fun effect is that people in the Netherlands are sometimes very greedy. I'm not proud of that. So this is a nice example. This bridge is a nice example of how greedy we are sometimes. This bridge is called the Blue Bridge. As you can see, the color of this bridge is not blue, gray. Why it's gray? Because the blue paint was too expensive for them. So they painted it gray, they named it the Blue Bridge, and now we have a blue bridge that's not blue, but gray. And we cannot change anything from the outside, so also the bridge. On the bridge you see the 3 crosses. The sign of Amsterdam, as I told you. I told you, right? About the 3 crosses. No. So the sign of Amsterdam, you see it everywhere. You see it on bridges, on buildings, on flags. So the first story is about sex, drugs, and so the first story is for the tourists. Unfortunately, there are coming a lot of tourists only to Amsterdam for 3 reasons: sex, drugs, rock and roll. There are the 3 crosses. That's the first story for the tourists, so don't take it too serious. Another story is for the true story about the history. So the first cross is for the diseases that we had. We had to deal in a very early age with the plague, and a lot of people died from the plague. The second cross is for the burnings. We had a lot of burnings in the Golden Century, and also of that a lot of people died. And the third cross is for the floods. So the Netherlands is under the sea level, and we needed to build dams and dunes that are like covering and they are saving us from the water. But because when we didn't build a system, 60% of the Netherlands will be underwater. Also here in Amsterdam we will be not standing here, maybe on a boat, but not going through the streets. So that's the story. Yes. Yeah. You don't need the bottle this time. So on your left side you see the most famous house in Amsterdam. All these houses is dancing houses. Why we call them dancing houses? Because they are dancing with each other. We call them also the drunk houses. You can see the houses were built in 1659. And why we call them drunk houses, dancing houses? Because houses are leaning a little bit to the right, a little bit to the left. And it's not only here, it's through whole Amsterdam. It's a big problem. And why is that? Because Amsterdam is built on forest. Amsterdam is built on 2 million wooden poles. We cut trees in Germany, and we drop trees into the River Rhine. And we built whole Amsterdam on these poles. But the poles were not deep enough into the ground, so what happened, a lot of poles, because of the floods, rotted. That's why we have these kind of houses. One of these houses is actually straight, and that's my next question. Which house is straight?
The brown one. The opposite to the tree.
The middle one. The middle one.
Middle one, another one, another suggestion. Which one? Okay, yeah.
Oh, the second one. The second one.
The second one.
Yeah.
10 points for you.
Yeah.
For India.
Yeah. India.
Make it 20 points. Very nice. Very good. So we call this house the Drunk House. As you see, the one that's straight is an Irish pub. So the Irish can handle the beers and the other one. Now you need to love my jokes. From the dancing houses, we have the one view is over here. So you have the canal, you have the houseboat, the church, you have the bridge, and the houses that are leaning forward with purpose. By
उसके फनी होते हैं उसके फनी होते हैं आज से हम थाली बजाएंगे बर्तन बजाएंगे
Does everyone fancy going to an Italian? This one wants Italian.
Café de Jaren. I highly recommend you to go sit here, have a nice lunch tomorrow, or have a nice
Tivoli? I thought that was Danish.
dinner. If you don't want to get drunk, go to Marie. It's this one. Very expensive, so you will not get drunk.
호텔인가 봐, 호텔. 뭘로 얘기야? 금방에 다니면서. 여기 안 되지. 이거 맞기도 하고.
There, it's very famous of the balloons. Yeah, it's nice.
라페.
넌 돈이 많다.
मैं स्टोर में टैग कर दियो डालेगा मुझे लग रहा है मुझे कहना होगा एम्स्टर्डम ब्यूटीफुल आइलैंड शायद लंदन से करो ब्यूटीफुल है ना
Oh, have you not seen that?
Oh. go.
Now we are coming to the oldest part of Amsterdam, red light district. So why the red light district, guys? Why do we have that? It has also something to do with the Dutch East Indian Company. With the sailors, after a long time on the open sea, and on the open sea there are no women or no guys, gay people, and so when they came back from their trips and they didn't have any wives or children or anything like that, often these people didn't have it because they were on a long time on the sea. They went to this red light district. So that's how it started. And the red light district, I really like it at night, at daytime, because in daytime it's beautiful. But at nighttime, now maybe you will see it. There are a lot of tourists that are only coming to Amsterdam for the sex, drugs, rock and roll scene. And I think I'm very glad that you choose Kimbo's, that I can show you that's much more to tell about Amsterdam than this. Because these people, they're only taking the plane to Amsterdam, they go to the coffee shop, then they go to the McDonald's or to another restaurant here nearby, and then they take the plane back. That's not Amsterdam, guys.
Obviously.
Almost on the see these bars. Do you see it? Yeah. These bars were used by the Dutch East Indian Company. When the Dutch East Indian Company came from all over the world, they bring these spiceries. They park their sailing boat in front of the city. They put the spiceries in smaller boats, and these boats, they didn't have any engine in that time, so they were rowing through these canals. And in these tiny spaces, they couldn't row, so they were using these barns to pull themselves out of these spaces. Ladies, you're still sitting here. You don't have any plans? They were here like an hour ago.
We waiting for your shift off.
Sorry?
We waiting for your shift off.
Ah. So all these canals are built artificial. They're built like by hand, and they're built like this. They are 4 meters deep, and we say in Amsterdam 1 meter mud. That's why the color is 1 meter bicycles and 2 meter water. Now you also need to love. So they're entering a lot of bikes into these canals, around 9,000 each year. There is a company that's pulling the bikes from Monday to Friday out of the water. And also we have these,
You might find one.
we had actually a problem with Tesla a few years ago. 5 years ago the company was not only pulling bikes out of the water, but also Teslas. Because the Tesla, when they were parking automatically, they didn't saw the canals, so they were coming also into these waters.
Oh, Christ.
It's actually very quiet. But this is not the main street. There are like other streets that are much more busy. I think
Not वाला ही है ना पूरा दुनिया
Would you like to drive the boat? Anybody wants to drive the boat? You?
Don't.
Welcome. New captain. So I will be sitting and she will take care of us. What's your name? Nice to meet you. So Lilith, you drive the boat and I will take care of you guys.